Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through a little BTC Bitcoin update coming through here. Let's just reflect on what happened last night quickly on the short term. Then we're going to jump to the midterm for Bitcoin and then we're going to have a little skir around on the long term for Bitcoin. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday morning as we go. Very nice weather here in England. As you can see, last night we were potentially looking for another long position breaking out of this falling channel that we had coming through here. But no, unfortunately, yes, we did dump off an absolute cliff. We jumped down the Grand Canyon, wasn't good, not good at all indeed. We were looking for a long position, as I was just saying there. As I was just saying on my last live stream there, we were looking for a nice healthy candle close. On a healthy candle close to looking for this long position in terms of this measure move to the upside here. That would have been very juicy indeed. But unfortunately, no, we didn't get that candle close. So that means obviously we didn't get in that long position. But then after that, we did pump to the upside. We did actually smash through this level of resistance in terms of this trend line on the short term coming through here of this falling channel that we've got coming through here. And we were looking for that retest. We got the retest healthy on the hourly, right? We got it healthy on the hourly. So I was like, all right, here we go. Potential here. We do have potential. And then waiting for that 4 hourly here. We're waiting for that 4 hourly candle close, but unfortunately, we didn't get it properly and we didn't get it on the retest here. And literally, because obviously if we were going to get in, this is definitely a too high entry, right? It's definitely a too high entry if we were going to get in around this zone here. So we were waiting for a retest around that 36,800 there. But unfortunately, as you guys know, look at this dirty Grand Canyon candle coming through here. Not good at all. And it dumped us all the way down to this grey box zone sat on the 4 hourly there. Now, right now, actually it is pumping literally as I'm talking here, but as you can see here, we did actually dump to the downside quite significantly, right? Quite significantly, around 5, near enough 6% there we did dump. And now we've just had this bit of consolidation period this morning, right? Bit of a consolidatory period this morning coming through, just riding along the top side of this support line of the lower side of this channel coming through here. We have actually rode along the time. We've consolidated in this grey box zone, finding a nice level of support on this horizontal support point at that 34,956 there. It's good. We're bouncing up now. It's looking pretty good indeed, right? It's looking pretty good indeed. I was going to be looking for a short position if we were going to go any lower, right? If we were going to break to the lower side of this channel coming through here, in terms of a measure move, it would have been something along the lines of this, and we would have been looking for something along the lines of this in terms of a take profit point down here at the completion of this measure move. It does correlate with a nice few wiki levels of support and resistance coming through here. So yeah, a nice horizontal there to think about if we were to break to the downside of this channel. But we do need, obviously, as I like to say, a bit of a consolidatory point and a few, well, at least one good 4 hourly candle close to even be getting into that short position there if we are to break to the lower side of this channel. Now, in terms of a percent for that trade, we would have been looking for maybe around a 4% there. We would have definitely had a nice take profit at this horizontal level of support, sat at around that 33,841. That would have been very good indeed. But yes, as I just said, we are currently pumping, right? We're currently pumping. We currently found a level of support on this grey box zone in terms of a support zone here. We do have another level of horizontal level of support, that 35,100, and also on the midterm, guys. Remember yesterday we were saying if we do dump down, we're definitely going to find some sort of support around this zone. And yes, we have smashed through it, and that's at 35,500. Currently trading at 35,700 in terms of live price action here from Bitcoin. But yeah, so at this point in time, it is crucial that we hold where we are now in terms of progression. We don't want to be falling below 35,500. Otherwise, it is going to look pretty bearish. If we do fall below 35,500, yes, we are going to be falling below this 10 moving average coming down here on the short term as well here. So yeah, pretty crucial we don't fall below that. But yes, we do have a lovely level of support here that we do need to which is acting like a level of support here. As you can see, we do have this consolidation period here. So yeah, it's not all bad news. I would expect if we do to fall here, to have at least some sort of consolidation here before we actually see the dump to the downside here, as I was just talking about there. In terms of the RSI right now, we did get near enough oversold here on the hourly chart here, so that's definitely an indication why we're having this buyback here. So yeah, definitely something to think about there. But it does actually want to make me bring on to the midterm, guys, because I've seen something happening on the midterm here. On the midterm, as discussed previously, we do have this huge downward sloping resistance line playing out here, and yeah, we've actually fallen below it in terms of not finding a level of support on it. That's pretty likely, right, because we are to the top side of the RSI coming through here. So yes, we did fall below it, and now at this point in time, we're looking like we're going to come up, right? We're looking like we're going to come up. If we do come up, it's likely we are going to find resistance here, guys. So we do need to watch this zone pretty crucially, right, at that 52 at the 52 mark there for the RSI here, we do need to watch that zone pretty crucially because we are likely to find a bit of resistance there, right? So yeah, definitely watch that zone, and that's pretty much, I think that's going to correlate pretty well with the 55 or the 21 moving average coming through here, or this level of resistance playing at that 36,300 zone there. So yeah, a few things to think about there in terms of if we progress to the upside. And yes, at this point in time, if we are looking like we're going to progress to the downside, the next level of support I would be looking at losing would be that 35,500. Very interesting stuff indeed. But yes, we do have this falling wedge coming through for Bitcoin on the midterm, right? This falling wedge coming through for Bitcoin on the midterm. If we do see that progression to the downside, as I was saying, the next target would be this level of support in terms of the midterm, and that'd be sat around that $33,000 there. And the word on the street is at this G7 thing going on at the moment, they're on about maybe potentially banning Bitcoin, and we don't want that, guys. We don't want that because we know what's going to happen if that happens. We're going to see insane dumps to the downside, right? Insane dumps to the downside. So yes, we do not want that to happen, right? So yeah, I would be keeping a close eye on the news for any crypto news coming out of that G7 meeting, because that could really insanely tank the markets, right? So yeah, definitely a few things to think about there, guys. But yeah, in terms of a target point, if we are going to fall to the downside, it would be that 33,000, and below that we do have that candle body close of this low point here on the midterm here, and that's sat at around that 31,695. Worst case scenario, we have a bounce point around the lower zone of this falling wedge coming through here, and yes, after that we could be looking at a short position down if it does start to absolutely tank it. In terms of a measure move for that price there, it would be something along the lines of this, right? It would be something along the lines of this. Oh no, actually we would be going on the previous downtrend. So obviously if we are going to get down there, obviously in speculation of how vertical the trend is going to be, whether it's going to be a bit more sideways, whether it's going to be a bit more vertical, and it depends how colossal the dump's going to be. So for purpose sake, let's do it like this now. We could be coming down seeing a $25,000 Bitcoin. Crazy stuff there. Hopefully we don't. In percent for that trade to the short position there, we would be looking at 19.22% there. Potentially a good trade to think about there, guys. Obviously a lovely take profit point, looking very juicy at this volume weighted ATR band, guys. So yeah, a few things to think about there if we do dump to the downside. If we are to see that progression to the upside, we do still have this valid measure move looking like so. So we do need to take into account that coming through here. But as I was saying on my live stream yesterday, we're setting these lower highs continuously. We're not challenging them on the midterm here, so it's not looking that great. We're not looking that great to see that progression to the upside. If we are going to see that progression to the upside, at least I want to see a nice challenge of this previous lower high. We were flirting with the idea of doing it before, but unfortunately, no, we chickened out and we dumped off an absolute cliff from there, guys. So yeah, if we are looking for that progression to the upside, that upwards trade coming through there, I would at least like to see a nice big challenge of this previous lower high there, guys. So yeah, I would be watching for that, as well as watching for that crucial point on the RSI there. Yeah, jump into the midterm now. Jump into the midterm now. Like a rapper. Jump into the midterm now. Obviously, we do have this falling price channel coming through on the midterm. And it's pretty attractive. You guys know I like my attractive chart patterns here. It's pretty attractive. We've got touches coming through. We're touching the attractive things coming through here. Very, very nice coming in. And yeah, that's a lot of touches, a lot of validation in a sense, right? A lot of validation for a potential trade position coming through here. Yes, we have just lost the 10 moving average, right? Yes, we have just lost the 10 moving average. And to challenge it, we're going to need to see a price of around that 36,191 there. So yeah, that would be a crucial point to watch here on the daily, on the long term here for Bitcoin. But if we do get a candle close in terms of the daily below that, I would be looking a bit more bullish to see progression to the downside from there. And then we do have a potential longer term target here of the lower side of this channel at that 31,241. Kills me to say it, guys, but yes, that is potentially a target coming through here. We do have a horizontal level of support coming through here around here. Obviously, you can see quite a few candle body closes in terms of the daily here, which we did find a nice level of support on this actual candle coming through to the downside here. So yeah, we would be looking at getting over that 34,400 and 600, 34,640 there. Can't read this morning, guys. But yeah, so that would be a crucial level of support we would need to watch. If we do lose that, then I am inclined to definitely say we are looking for the progression to the downside once we do lose this next level of support at this previous candle body close in terms of the low point being set there at that 33,371. So yeah, a few points to watch there. I mean, in terms of horizontals there for Bitcoin. But yeah, I would be crucially watching where this daily candle is going to close. If we do get above this 10 moving average here, that's going to be very, very good indeed in terms of another leg up in terms of progression. But as I said, crucially on the midterm, as I was just saying there, we do need to get over these lower highs, these previous lower highs, and see at least some sort of progression to the upside before we can even contemplate some sort of measure move in terms of a trade here coming through. Someone looking along the lines of this, right? Then we can debate the idea of coming to the upside and tackling this bull market barrier coming through, right? Now let's jump to the weekly quickly. The weekly coming through right here. Let's get rid of this channel. The weekly coming through right here. We're pretty much at entry from where we entered this week. We did actually come down and we tapped this 55 moving average and some progression to the upside from there. So not all bad. Setting a higher low. Unluckily, we did it is unlucky we invalidated these high-low points coming through here, but at the end of the day, if we do see a bit more progression, we do see a candle close to the top side here, it's more likely that we're going to see a bit of momentum to the upside continue, right? Otherwise, we would have just stayed down. And going on just candle closes here, we are seeing high lows get created in terms of the candle close. In terms of the wicks, we do still have a high low here because obviously we didn't get to this lower low point here, turning red as I'm talking here. But yeah, as I said, crucial points to watch in terms of support is the same as the daily here, is that 34,640 and that 33,370 there. So yeah, crucial points there to watch for Bitcoin on the weekly. We're pretty far away, near enough halfway through the month here, guys. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're still setting that higher low. As long as we don't lose that in terms of the monthly chart in the next 17 days, 18 days there. If we don't lose it in the next 18 days, we could be looking at progression to the upside. But it's crucial we hold this 10 moving average here, and also towards the end of the month, if we do lose this zone here and we do set a lower low, then it is looking a bit more bearish indeed, guys. So yeah, take that into account on the weekly chart, guys. That's going to be it for me. That's going to be it for me in terms of the Bitcoin update here. But yeah, in summary, I would be watching this zone here. We are actually seeing progression as I'm recording this video here, so not so bad here. We are seeing that nice bit of support, that nice bit of recovery, guys. But yeah, that is the Bitcoin update for your Saturday. I hope you're going to have a great Saturday. Hope you're going to have a great weekend, and I will be back tomorrow to give you another BTC update on what's happening in the markets out here. If you like the content, smash that thumbs up, turn that thumbs up blue. Helps me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. Obviously, new YouTuber on the block here. Need a little helping hand here, guys. But yeah, do massively appreciate your support, and one big thank you to everyone who tuned in to the 1 month anniversary party last night. And apologies, I had to end it early. I was a bit worn down and my body was giving up on me, right? But yeah, I'm back. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm just gonna have to level off the pace a little bit, guys. But yeah, if you like the content, smash that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. You're never going to miss one of my uploads. It's as simple as that. And I stream every single morning, Monday to Friday. And also I do an evening stream as well for you guys. Won't be as long as I was doing last week because obviously it took a toll on me, but I will be doing that nonetheless for at least an hour or so every single day for you guys. But yeah, peace out from me, Crypto Chester.